Aquarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the summer solstice. This is going from the 21st of June right up to the 21st of September. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of this reading. The overall energies here for the next sort of 3 months. This is the karmic path for your relationship and emotional side. This is the karmic path for your material, your jobs, business and projects. This is what the last 3 months has brought you to. Brought you to the here and now in this situation. And then this is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, we will be clarifying with the light seers card. So, stick around for that. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see what's going on with your overall energies. You get the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think this is now you've got to turn on the passion. You've got to turn on that passion. You've been building up since your birthday. You've been really building up, and you're going to be moving into your summer period during this. This is when you're going to be moving into full flow, and that's what that Queen of Wands is all about. The magic of life is going to start springing around you, and you've got to be passionate about being there and being involved in it. Being involved in the moment, that is really important, because there's going to be many moments over the next 3 months, and being passionate about what you're doing and sticking to it, and sticking to your values and everything like that, I think it's going to be really good. It's going to help the world out loads, which we saw in the collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the last 3 months on your relationship side. 9 of Wands. I don't really get that much in the way of pain. I almost think it's like you've understood the message and you're heading off on a path and a direction. The message is the 8 of Wands, that the 9 of Wands, the person is taking one wand, that one there, right, and heading off. And those 8 of Wands is all the messages, that is the healthy boundaries, which helps you to evolve, helps you to explore relationships in life around you. And I think it's a really good thing. And I think that's what's led you up to this. A lot of messages, a lot of understanding, not only about you, of how you position yourself, but how others react to your position. Your karmic message here is happiness after difficulty. Yeah, I think this is it. You're really getting into your stride, being very enthusiastic, passionate about your situation, and loving it. After difficult times, that's what that 9 of Wands, I think it's difficult times because you've had to, you've had to stick by your morals and be who you are. I've seen that so many times in your readings. And that's what those healthy boundaries are. People just sort of kind of going, oh, come on, Aquarius, cut us a bit of slack, and kind of go, no, if I cut you a bit of slack today, you take that, and then next week you'll be taking that. What's going on? You've had to be, it's that sort of attitude that you've had to have with the world. A very matter-of-fact attitude. And now you're just kind of going, right, now everybody knows the situation, let's have fun. That's what's coming out for you. Really nice, Aquarius. I love your energy at the moment. It could well be because Pluto's in your sign and it's no longer in Capricorn, which I am. And that creates a lot of humanity. Pluto in Capricorn. It's a lot of humanity. No, Pluto in Aquarius, sorry. I thought I said it wrong. Because this is the age of Aquarius. I'm not even going to sing that. I'll let you sing that. You're off, are you? This is the age of Aquarius. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shining. And that's what that's all about. You got me singing, Aquarius. I'm sorry. It's really happy, vibrant energies. And that's come from a big decision you made, I think, last year. Almost last summer. A really big decision in your life. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Whatever. It's just a big decision that changed your aspect or your look on life. In the first month, this is that change. That moving on from one thing, taking on that wand and going passionately forward. The Wheel of Fortune is changing in your direction, and you've got to know how to be, and you should be happy about it. And that's what that Ten of Cups is all about. Happiness is invading your life. It's within your relationships. And this is not just a one-to-one. This is also to do with family, friends, community. This is everything rolled into one here. It's really, really nice. Woof! And because of this change of fortune, because you're stuck in certain positions, it is the ending of painful times in your life. And that is your karmic message. That is your difficulty. It ties in with the Nine of Wands as well. How you've positioned yourself. That's what I feel about the Nine of Wands. And in the month between July and August, there are painful situations that will be done and dusted with. It's over. It's okay, and it's fine with you, and it's really good with you, I think, because you've had that change of fortune. This is a really good card. It's not a painful card at all. That person is no longer. They're no longer in pain. That is the beauty of this card. It's obviously looked as the worst card in the deck. I don't agree with that. You know, the Devil can be a really bad card. The Wheel of Fortune can be a really bad card. And I don't think this is it. I don't think that it's a bad card. It's nothing I get off it is bad at all. And it's maybe just the most painful thing is just let it go. Let it do. Let it be. Just let it be. And that's what's going to open up to that happiness, the difficulty. The happiness after difficulty, sorry. And then you get the King of Cups. Absolute control over your emotions, at one with yourself, at one with the world around you, because you've done the work. You've done the work, Aquarius, and you've been doing it for the last 6 months to a year. It's amazing. I've seen in you, you've come up like this sort of like this horse in the background that you don't see it. It's at the back of the field. And then eventually you sort of go, boom, goes out the front. You're going to go, where did that horse come from? Well, you're sitting on it. You're riding it. And you are going to be in such a very beautiful place because of this difficulty that's coming to an end. And I've got a funny feeling it's not to do with the person. This is why I don't think it's a bad card either. I don't think it's to do with the person. I think it's to do with the situation. And this situation may even be outside your friend. It could be in the world, in the collective, that's caused you pain. And that has come to an end, and all of a sudden you can be at one with yourself. Therefore, you can be happy with everyone that is around you. I think this is what's happening for you. It certainly makes you feel whole. Let's see what's going on your material side. Yeah, I think that was, because you've had to defend your position and, stick by your morals or your ethics and stuff like that, it has forced you into a position where you haven't got a lot of wiggle room. I think that's what the last 3 months is all about. You've had to do a lot of work, and you've had to sort of stick to your position in order to get that work done. It's not a bad thing, I don't think, but it's a bit. I think it's tiresome for you now, and you're just kind of going, "Can we not move on?" sort of thing. That's how I feel. With the karmic message, yes, you certainly can move on. Yes, Aquarius, you're allowed to move on. Go, free yourself, run free. Free as the wind blows, or whatever that is. Abundance, that is your karmic message. That's what you're supposed to be invigorating within your career space. And I think it's because you've sorted out a lot of stuff in that spring period in your life. And all of a sudden, that abundance is now accepting that abundance. So once you've sorted it, you've sorted it. You don't have to re-sort it again. You now need to accept it and allow that abundance to come into your life. In the first month, the King of Pentacles, it kicks off straight away for you. In the first month, June to July, this is where you start getting the abundance, knowing the abundance, and knowing how the possibilities that you have within you is just amazing. And you're so sure about it because you've come from a really fixed place. And you are fixed as well, Aquarius. And this is your card, really. This is where you've been you, I think. And it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're not right. Just because somebody else is not, it's not their way of doing it. Their way of doing it could well be wrong. And it probably is, knowing you, Aquarius. And this is where you're going to be sitting on your throne, on your financial, your job, your business, your project. And this is what is going to create that abundance. And it's difficult to have abundance sometimes. It takes a lot of wisdom and knowledge and understanding of how to deal with that abundance. In the second month there, yeah, I think you might have to defend it. You're quite used to that. I think you're defending it by taking that wand, as I was saying earlier on, by taking that wand, and that's what that person's doing there. With the Seven of Wands, that person's taking that wand and leaving the Six behind. Their success of what it's all about is marking their territory. And because you've marked your territory, you can just continue on. Let the people be. Let it be. You just know that you've got to continue on down your path. It's going to bring in beautiful things for you. And that's the best way to defend your path. You've just got to head on down it, knowing that you are right. Head on down it. You've obviously, I think you're going to surprise a lot of people in a way that the security, the abundance that you're creating, and the power, the strength, not in a negative way at all, is put you in a position where you can explore a lot within the business world, within your job, within your business, within your projects, within anything that you're doing, because you have that assurance that you have the abundance in order to do it. And it's heading off in directions that you may not well see at the moment. I don't think you're going to see it. I think it's what's going to be produced out of that, of heading down your path. And it's going off towards discovering where the sun is, which is being hidden by the moon in this card here. It's been hidden by the moon, which we can see up here. It's been eclipsed. So you've gone, because it's been eclipsed by something you don't quite understand, you're going to go and discover it, find out why. And you're going to make success out of that why, I think. It's going to take you onto maybe a new business, onto a new job, onto a new project. Whatever it is, I think you're going to actually really enjoy it. It's going to be very passionate to you. Thank you very much, Aquarius, for being here, showing your support for this channel. Absolutely brilliant. Looks like you're going to have a really good one. I'm amazed and really, I'm really enjoying reading your tarots. I really am. It's the evolution that I've seen in you has been absolutely amazing. Let's just see what the clarification does. With the Queen of Wands, it's all about the work. I think this is true as well. I think this is all about the good, clean, hard work. And this is on both sides, on your relationship side as much as in your material side. That's what's driving the passions. The fact that you've had to work to get to this. And it's making you very passionate about it. See what's going on with the Nine of Wands. Your dreams and aspirations, that is the wand that you have taken. You're going after your dreams and aspirations. That's what the past has forced you into. You're now in this position where you've been very clear with yourself, you've been very clear with other people, and now it's like you're sort of saying, and now I'm off to go after my dreams and aspirations. And this is what is going to provoke that change of fortune within you. And I personally think it's in a very, very good way. It gives you a rite of passage. It takes you on to calmer shores. There's no doubt about it. And it does lead into that. Something that's painful will be dead, done and dusted with. And you're being guided this way. You're being helped across this. It's not just you creating it. It's all, you're part of it, obviously. But you're being guided to this place in a very good way. What comes out of that? Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the King of Wands. Taking that one wand, we've now got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands together. This is really good unison stuff. This is that one wand is quite prevalent throughout the reading, and now this is where it really does come to its fore. You take control over the situation and you become that leader as you go forward. That's fantastic. Really nice for you. With the Queen of Cups, with the King of Cups, you get the Queen of Cups. Oh my kids. Oh my kids. Okay, for some of you, and I resisted this because I'm not, you know, I don't try and play in people's lives. You should marry this person, not this person, and stuff like that. I don't get into really that in these readings. I don't get into that on a personal reading because it's one-to-one. But because it's not a personal reading, I'm not gonna stir up your life so it causes havoc in your life, because then you're only going to come back and ask me, oh, why does it cause havoc? And you know, I don't want this. You know, tarot's, it should always be fun. You know, but you're the main actor in everything. I'm just someone sitting in the stand cheering you on. That's all I'm doing. But here it's like, for some of you, you've gone to look for your dreams and aspirations. You've had that difficult time, created that you know, those healthy boundaries. End of a difficult situation, you've taken control over the situation, and you meet your heart's desires. You meet that person that you really fall in love with. That's for some of you. Not a lot, but some. Okay? For the majority of you, I think it is, and I come back to where you've been positioning. I've just realised as well, I haven't clarified the Ten of Cups. And I think there's a reason why I haven't clarified it. I did think, you know, I could say I forgot, but I don't think we really forget things. But anyway, because this is going to unify your karmic message. It's going to bring you on to a unification in between September and August and September, sorry, which is going to be phenomenal for you. The Empress, which is complete control over your emotions, very much sort of in tune with the Queen of Cups and with the King of Cups. This is your happiness. It could well be for some of you that you may be starting a family, obviously. That's a very literal sort of a situation going on there. For some of you, it may be a case of also creating a marriage, or creating a family by meeting someone. But it is also creating your happiness and feeling at one with yourself, because you are creating this new world within your life. And that is your karmic mission, to do that. Do it, Aquarius. It'd be great. Let's just have a look what's going on your material side. Yeah, with the Queen, with the Knight, Eight of Swords, you've got the Two of Wands. You're planning this future. You've planned this future. This is what's come. You know, whilst you've been stuck, people think you've been just been rigid, but actually you're positioning yourself, and that's what that's all about. You're positioning yourself to go off into the world and create, and that is what comes into the Eight of Cups as well. It's coming through the abundance of what you should be having in life, and having that security to go off and follow your dreams and aspirations, basically, in regards to your job and your business. Yeah, you get the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords. It's a personal victory for you. You're going to feel like you're winning in life, because that's what the abundance is all about. That's what's coming up for you. That's what, not coming up for you, that's what you should be experiencing. You should be experiencing success in your life, as it were, in multitudes of ways, which is going to make you feel like you're really winning, and you have got a total grip on your vision of where you're going. And you do. And you do, Aquarius. What's up with this King of Swords? You get the King of Pentacles. You get the Emperor. You got the King of Wands over there. You got the Emperor with the King of Pentacles. The Emperor has conquered his physical world, his material world. That is why he's an Emperor. An Empress, which we've got here as well, which is a massive thing as well. This could well be where you meet someone who you fall in love with, that you start a business. That's for some of you as well. These are little deviants, you know, deviations on the whole sort of thing. I'm just trying to get the general reading here. But overall, for the majority of people, you are going to own your situation. And it's going to give you that power and that abundance to go off and explore a path that you need to do. And that's what the Seven of Wands is all about. Justice and the Page of Cups. You're obviously opening out your just desserts. It's really good for you. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands. You get the Five of Wands. I think it's an internal struggle within you. Because sometimes, you know, this person here is normally grasping a wand, but this person here is trying to grab that fire. And that is what that person has done there. And from your success now, which is a really internal struggle, I don't think this is a struggle with the outside world. I really believe it's an internal struggle. I've seen that over the last 6 months. I think this is what Pluto is going to be bringing you. The internal struggle for constantly seeing the right and wrong, the you know, the conscious path, the happiness that you can feel in your side, just being the best example of yourself, really, you know, yeah, getting the best out of you, and I think that's what the Seven of Wands is all about. And you're going to head off in a path of discovery about this. There is 2 8s on the table as well, I've got to say. It's 2 10s, 2 8s, 2 kings, 3 kings, 3 kings, 3 kings, 2 queens. It's quite a lot of repeated stuff going on here. You know, you are heading towards, you've got to know this. It's almost like you know your success is coming your way. You get the 8 of Swords here, which we got at the, this is what brought me to the 8 of Swords, with the 8 of Pentacles there. You've now got the 8 of Swords, clarifying the 8, you've got 3 8s on here. Wow. Now 4. What am I on about? 8s is a very fixed position. It's very Aquarius energy. I think here is what it's sort of saying, I am no longer tied up. I am now free to go and discover. And being the best example of yourself is the best way to do this. For you to get the best out of life, the most out of life. And it's abundance. Doesn't necessarily mean just money. It could also mean abundance as in material abundance, of course. Also abundance in your energy, the passion you have for what you're doing. Yeah, having that energy, that sort of force and that will that is within you to just do it. There you go, Aquarius. Don't forget we have the collective reading on our channel already, and I will see you at the weekend for your weekly reading. Thank you very much for the support you give to this channel. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.